First opened in 1975, resurrected in 2006, we welcome you inside the Caesars Superdome, the home of the Saints, here in downtown New Orleans. The veteran Brandon McManus ready to kick this one off. And off we go here on Sunday Night Football. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Daniels starts with a pass. That's to the running back, Breece Hall. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Man, he fit that one in a tight window. One thing he showed off was his arm strength and his accuracy, but in the grand scheme of things, it didn't really amount to much.
Here's a 2nd and 6. Give up the middle with Hall. And he'll have a Commanders first down as he gets this up past the 40-yard line.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
They'll go play action here with Daniels. Comeback route, and he's got it. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. 20-yard pickup there. Good for a Commanders first down. Here's Hall. And he'll drive this one forward down to the 36. Kool-Aid McKinstry up to make the tackle. They face 2nd down and 7. In motion comes Andrews. They'll go again with Hall. Hall, a first down and more. And he's all the way down to the 15-yard line.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. He finds the veteran Keenan Allen.
I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike, and what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells, so they can't afford to just dial up certain schemes to take away a run or a pass. They've got to defend the entire playbook, and so far, they've done a great job on this drive doing just that.
On 2nd down, it's Daniels.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Play 8 of the opening drive coming up, and now they face 3rd down. Third and 2. Here's Daniels. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
York's kick is good. And the Commanders will take a 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
The Saints take over at their own 30-yard line.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Here we go.
First carry now for Alvin Kamara. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
Looking to throw, Rattler. That one caught by Buckney. A pickup there of 13. It's good for a Saints first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And nothing cooking on that one. He'll be met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. To throw, it's Rattler. Quick throw, taken in. That's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
Down to the 10. And he's in. Chris Olave. Touchdown Saints. Brandon McManus now to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Saints move out to a 7-3 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Now Daniels throwing on first and 10. Oh, he's got a defender right with him, and it's an interception. Picked off by Kool-Aid McKinstry. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So the first part of any interception is just end up with the ball in your hands, right? That's what every defensive coordinator wants. But anytime you can get yards on the return, that's just an added bonus. And that's what we see here. There's a little space, does a great job securing the catch, and all of those yards just set up for better field position as their offense
in trouble, and down he goes.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sit and duck for this pass rush. Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
Third down and 9. Rattler now back to throw. And the quarterback scrambling, maneuvers his way back to the line of scrimmage, but that's all he can get out of that one. Brandon McManus and the field goal unit come on. And that one bounces off the crossbar, but it goes in. It's good. And the Saints go out to a 10-3 lead. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Daniel. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On 3rd down, they'll throw with Daniels. He'll try and get there on the ground. And Daniels will have the 1st down as he's able to slide and avoid the contact. A 1st down there. Gain of 14 yards.
This is exactly how it's supposed to look on 3rd down. His eyes are downfield. Nothing materializes. He quickly decides he can do it himself, picks up the 1st down, and then to protect himself with the slide. Well done.
Ooh. And drawing some oohs and ahs from the crowd, sidestepping his way. Nifty gain of 9 there. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. On play action, Daniels will find Montgomery out of the backfield. And they'll pick up the 1st down, a gain of about 4.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback. Get into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
They'll empty out the backfield and line up for 3rd and 3. Daniels going to throw again. And that's incomplete. They couldn't connect. And that's how this 1st quarter will come to an end. Cade York and the field goal unit coming on the field. This one from 54 yards out. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Commanders cut the lead to 4. It's 10-6.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Kentre Miller. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Throwing now is Rattler. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. Down the left sideline. And he will score. Bud Means. Touchdown, New Orleans. A touchdown, lucky number 13 on the season. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. So they start this on the ground with Montgomery. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. Here's Daniels. This one complete to Palmer. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, ball's on time, results in a nice 1st down pickup.
On 1st down, Daniels. He's got his tight end, Mark Andrews. That catch number 40 on the season for him.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
Second and 7. Off the play fake, here's Daniels. Taking off, and they will take him down at the 20-yard line. After that play, we have one of the Commanders who is down. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. On 1st and 10, it's Montgomery, and he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll stay on the ground. Again, Montgomery. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. and 5. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
York's kick is good. And the Commanders are able to get it back within a score.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll get it going on the ground with Miller. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. They get 21 on that one. 1st down, New Orleans.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
That is a big gainer for the Saints. 33 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
On the RPO, quick throw to Olave. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Chris Olave. Touchdown Saints. His 2nd catch of the game. And both have gone for touchdown. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. On 1st and 10, here's Daniels. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
He'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Up the middle they go. And he works his way through an opening. Up past the 35. Nice run for 8 on that one.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the 1st down. But that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage in a lot of situations, it'll get you the first down, just not here.
They'll try and run it here with Montgomery. And he's going to be close to that first down. Looks like he made it past the yellow line. Yes, he did. It is indeed a first down.
In real time from up here, Mike, I couldn't tell whether or not he got it at first glance, but I think after seeing the replays we have up here, it looked like he and his blockers got just enough, and they're going to be able to keep this drive alive.
Here now, a toss to Montgomery. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. To the right side here, pass is caught. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. We're back to New Orleans after this. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. To throw is Daniels. Nice gain on 1st down, but the penalty flags come in. And the question now, will the play stand? Now Daniels. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down. To the air again is Daniels. They'll try to set up the screen here. He is in. Touchdown, Washington. On now, Cade York for the point after. He's got it. And the Commanders are back within 1 score. It is an 8-point game. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. Now an opening past the 30. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. Throwing is Rattler. The pass is caught by Turner. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go until halftime. Looking to throw, Rattler. That one into the hands of Turner. He's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on them early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down. We'll try and run here with Miller. A pickup of 14 on that one. It's good for a Saints first down.
And that's a heck of a run there on 3rd and 1. So often these backs, they're just thinking, all right, just get 1 yard, pick up the first down. But not this guy. He's thinking, I know where the marker is, but I'm going to pick up as many yards after that as I can. That's exactly what he does. Fresh set of downs.
Here's Rattler. He runs with it. And he wisely hit the deck at the end of that one. No unnecessary shot there. It is a first down.
A quarterback who can extend the play with his legs, Mike, is just such a key element to today's modern offenses. You can see there was nowhere for him to go with the ball, but he decides to turn into a runner, picks up a great gain.
He's got his man, middle of the end zone. Chris Olave, touchdown, New Orleans. What a half he is putting together. That's his 3rd touchdown already. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10. Daniels now going to look to throw. Now, a deep shot for Allen.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line. To throw, it's Rattler. Fires left sideline. That is complete. Already closing in on 100 yards receiving in the first half. That one picks up a first down.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
Rattler now back to throw. A throw left side, but it's incomplete. Chris Olave, the intended receiver. And I believe the referee was buzzed by the replay officials, indicating let's get a closer look at this. They trigger this automatically in the last 2 minutes of the half. So the official upstairs and the replay center in New York get the second look. And indeed, this call will be overturned. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
Let's go. Slide 2.
They'll look to throw yet again. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and let's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away. And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line. So we're at halftime here on Sunday Night Football. We'll head over to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He has the EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. This will be taken at the goal line, and he'll return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Come on, set.
Now Rattler gonna throw. A pass taken in by Miller.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
On second down, here's a run with Kamara. This will be a Saints first down as he gets this up to the 42.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the gain to nothing.
To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line.
What a luxury. There's certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
Here's Kamara. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season.
Okay, ready? On red. Set, ready. Set, cut.
They'll look to throw. To the goal line and in. Bob Means. Touchdown Saints. Second touchdown for him in the game. Number 14 on the year.
Next to score, Saints 41, Commanders 16.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. From the pistol, a run with Montgomery. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
I'd like to see them do a better job here the rest of the game, Mike, just disguising the coverage from the pre-snap look to the post-snap look. And what I mean is, when you have a quarterback at this level and what they see before the ball's in their hands is the exact same thing they see once they do get the ball, everything is just so much easier for them to process. Change the look, change the coverages, move your safeties. Make the quarterback have to process with the ball in his hand. So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
3rd and short, and it's Daniels. There's a short one caught by Andrews. A gain of 16 yards. 1st down, Washington.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the 3rd quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
And he'll be out of bounds all the way down at the 10. They get 22 yards there. Good for a Commanders 1st down. On the zone read, here's Daniels. A dive there, and he's lost the football. The Saints have got it. And he returns this all the way. Touchdown, New Orleans. McManus on for the point after. It's up and good. The Saints stretch things out even further. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. On the RPO, quickly in the hands of Cooper. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. They'll go play action here with Daniels. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
And that is incomplete. Luke McCaffrey, the intended receiver. And now it's 4th down.
So here in the second half, it's obvious the offense finds themselves in a tough spot, trailing by this many points. But really what makes it difficult is when you have to operate, Mike, in a comeback situation where you have to air the ball out every single play, it stresses your offensive line, it stresses your quarterback, it stresses your playmakers. It is just a really difficult way to play offensive football in the NFL, and they've got to do it really for the remainder of this half.
And he will have the first down. Needing to make something happen, trailing here in the third quarter, they convert on fourth down. Here's Montgomery. He'll get in behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. Pete Werner there to make the tackle.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 45-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd down, Daniels. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Believe it or not, Mike, there are quarterbacks in the league that would rather take a sack than throw a ball away. Remember, that affects their completion percentage. So kudos to him for not being selfish, and I promise you that offensive line, they're taking note.
On 3rd down, they'll throw with Daniels. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Duvernay to return. And he is going backwards. Good coverage there to make sure he did not get free. We'll start the drive with Miller. Room past the 20. Up the sideline to the 40. Angling to the sideline. Inside the 35. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 91 yards. Touchdown, New Orleans. Extra point by McManus. Up and good. And the Saints add on to their already sizable lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. The motion man is Johnson. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Montgomery. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
Well, there's not a whole lot of fancy going on here, Mike. This is just kind of old school, line up and run smash mouth football. It's exactly what they did, but it still ends up in a big gain, and he picks up the first down.
Here's carry number 1 for Roschon Johnson. And the struggles in the running game continue. They take him down behind the line.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
He'll look to throw. A pass taken in by Johnson. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. He'll find an open man. It's Allen. They get 15 on that game. First down, Washington.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start. This is like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
And he'll be brought down on what will be the final act here in this third quarter.
Commanders 16.
Now they'll set up to throw. He's got it inside the 5. And the Commanders are going to be looking at a first and goal. They move it down to the 4.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the fourth quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from...
And he will fight his way to the end zone. Roschon Johnson, touchdown Commanders. York, good on the extra point. And the Commanders cut into the lead a little bit. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Motion man, set right. His drive will start on the ground, and he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. On the ground, it's Kamara. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. On third down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while, it seemed like everything the offense did hit. And after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
A fair catch signaled, and they'll... just outside their own 20.
Over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Now a screen set up for Johnson. And he's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect.
Oh, the ball's out. The Saints have got it.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of rake it out. So you want pressure against the outside of the ball, both tips, the inside of the ball, and then keep that front point up.
They're going to go right back to Kamara. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up third down.
A 1-yard gain brings up third and 6.
Here's a toss to the right for Kamara. Brandon McManus and the field goal unit come on. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Saints will extend their lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
Take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
They'll start this on the ground with Johnson. Tough to bring down, and somehow he manages to get 4 yards out of that. Another run here with Johnson. And he's going to get it. First down, taking this one up past the 40-yard line.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. An 8-yard pickup. First down, Washington.
They'll go again with Johnson. Well, that looked like a pretty clear hold. The gain was 5, but let's check the call. They'll run out of the gun with Johnson. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down. Now this time they'll look to throw. This throw left side taken in by Johnson. Call it a gain of 13. Good for a Commanders first down.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the first down.
And on this first down, it's Johnson. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down. On the handoff, it's Johnson. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Well, here he is just taking over this drive from the running back spot. And frankly, Mike, any time the secondary and defensive backs are making a lot of tackles downfield, you know the offensive line's doing their job up front, and we can see the results.
They'll throw out of the gun. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. 2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Second and a yard. He'll drop to throw. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6. But after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
Here's a 3rd and 10. They'll run. Johnson. Cade York and the field goal unit coming on the field. It'll be a 35-yard attempt. Another one through the uprights. He's 4 for 4 on the game. And the Commanders are able to put up 3 and cut into the lead. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. One final kneel down here inside the 40-second mark should be enough to put this one on ice.